Alright. YouTube is receiving my content. I am all set. Okay. So if I remember right, I was going to Kiava for something, right? Right. I'm in this menu because I had to go heal. We're going back to Kiava now. I remember it completely. We hadn't gotten too far. Just did like the first fight, looted that room, and then pretty sure we just left immediately after that. If memory serves. You can hear me, can't you? Yes, you can. Okay. So those guys in there, they're fine. I missed out on that. I didn't even go over there, actually. Best thing to do would be to go over here. I didn't go past this bridge. Just grab all this. I would imagine there's more enemies further along.
Oh, how intriguing.
I would imagine. But I'm not seeing any. Further in, maybe. Definitely. If I wanted to go over
In
here,
this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
that makes sense. Why, hello there, dude. Fabricator Sensor Cubus Delphum. Okay. Massive Magos clad in ritual garb lets out a Benheric trill and turns to you. From beneath the deep hood of his mantle, two deeply lit implants gaze out at you. Hear another Benheric tirade, this time clearly addressed at you. English, please. Dare address me in the vile tongue of savages? Me, the steward of Kiavagama, lord of the machine world? Kneel, pathetic spawn, if you seek swift disposal. I don't know about you. But I'm the boss last time I checked. You're one of the troglodytes who once had the gall to oppress my comrades and resist my will, a messenger from the barbarian who drank the sacred augments? Unguents. Bestowed upon her through others' toil? Very well then, your appearance is the perfect opportunity to teach your ilk a lesson. My name is Cubus Delphum. I once held the title of Fabricator Sensor on the Kiavagama Manufactorium. Fabricator Sensor. Right. But I rejected it along with the other fetters that hindered progress. Once my... well... name's right there. But I rejected it along the other... Once my faith was flawed, that and led naive fools from the cult mechanicus into the darkness of ignorance. Now I am this world's master and serve the true gods. You tread upon their territory, and you do not number among their legion servants. Therefore, you must be subject to immediate disposal. As a senior functioning member of the Priesthood of Mars, I, Magos Explorator Pascal Hanneman, declare this temple to the machine god compromised and forthwith forbid all service within it. I dethrone the Fabricator Censor, the ignorant heretic who has betrayed the Messiah, condemn as anathema any and all standard procedures implemented by him. But the cycle of this blasphemous blasphemous operations he has put in motion be discontinued. Pascal switches to Benheric, and you hear dissonant burgeoning in the depths of the forged cathedral. Some of the giant mechanisms heed his order and still go, while others, obeying the Fabricator Sensor's will, continue their work. Crashes, explosions, and the clanging of crumpling metal signify that some dissent among the machines has interrupted the Manufactorium's production cycle. Hanneman, liar, you are not him. The minced Hanneman obeys me, his mind is open to the voices of the void, and the scrap code he created protects my world. And I'll not have you, rusted refuse from the misfit cast of explorators, call me ignorant. statement is false. Your regalia have been revoked. You have been deemed defective and will be eliminated. There's you, says dryly, initiating Heretic, Surge Heretic. I'm supposed to take this setting seriously when we have puns like that. Designation, Demens Taneman, which to execute the retribution procedure. What'd you do to the governor? The removal of unserviceable artifacts was the first step toward retooling this world. Only my 10 comrades heeded the call of truth and reached into their cashtiers and allowed them to pierce the veil of empty dogmas. For old Gaprak, 10 or so years back, he told me he felt uneasy in the presence of the Tin Can comrades. The esteemed Adeptus Mechanicus. He casually complained about not having been dealt a normal planet. We'll have to honor his memory with a prayer once we finish purging the place. Thankfully, the fabricated censor here did not require any coercion to confess to treason. Traded one master for another. Your censor's vox lets out a piercing, barely audible sound that makes your insides shudder. I'll rip out your spinal column and braid it around my staff, you arrogant creature. Okay. This is my planet, actually. I called the dibs. Even a cursory analysis of the data shows that the probability of this outcome is negligible. You, like your predecessor, are but an artifact of certain calculations when it requires minimal resources to revise. You don't know if I've ever seen anything more bizarre than two monkeys vying to prove who possesses the greater hubris. Okay. You may be driven by your will to fight, but know this, Kiavagema has already been converted. Its lines have been restructured, its servants have already tasted the fruits of progress. The crucibles of this manufactorium toward liquid metals will be used to forge vessels for sacred spirits. The adepts are already tirelessly delving deeper into new mysteries that were once barred by false tenets. You, servants of fake gods, are too late. The entire might of the sword will soon rise up against the anathema and his slaves. I actually think 5 minutes will probably have passed. It's funny. Oh well, time's up. Comrades, purge the manufactorium of any random variables. I must prepare for the culmination of our great work. Are we not fighting? Seal the path from the impious, or the impious, I don't know. I can't snipe at him. I mean, I wasn't gonna, but I could have. Alright. Actually, no, don't. That's... What? Okay. I didn't want to aggro so few people. Okay. None of you seem particularly scary.
There will be no peace in my wake.
So, your leg.
What is it?
If you would.
If I'm...
Another annoyance.
Oh, okay, never mind. Stay away from that. Pascal, you go. Who cares where Pascal goes? He's the least important position-wise. We'll put Sig there. Abel will go here. I think it's a 3x3. So I'm just out of range. Let's even you up. Cassia. You'll go.
Let us see what I found.
Oh, nice. That seems to hurt you more than it hurts me. There is not a lot of cover, is there? You lay. You'll just hang back, I guess. And Heinrichs, I forgot I had a third dude. There, now no one can get past without getting bonked. Alright, Pascal, can you just... Kind of can. And it would blow up there, wouldn't it?
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Do I have to... Said I could do it from here. Or do I have to go over there? That'd be annoying. Alright, we got a new gun. Is it any good? We'll never know. Front lines are probably gonna be about here. We'll have... There's no reason to have a back line. Hello, Beshkun. Nice to have you.
Running binaric override.
Rear's there. Definitely know this is gonna
Request
help.
approved.
And
The
bam.
Omnissiah knows all. Comprehends all.
That should be everything. Oh, there's a lot of guys. Having dinner right now? Nice. It's currently noon for me, so if I wasn't streaming, I would be having lunch. Oh, you guys can just walk over the bombs. That's cool. Ow. Ooh. I can't fix prone. That's annoying. I guess we are issues, aren't we? Okay.
Deal death with my
How
hands.
did you not die? You should have been dead. How dare you? You'll shoot that guy.
I am not your Xenos pet.
He's definitely not
monkey.
gonna be part of... Okay. Buff Sig. Just because. That is a scale. Siren. Makes sense. Resolve is a good stat. We'll give everyone
Naturally.
Resolve. Move here.
The Emperor is on our side.
Charge you.
I won't object to it. Your reckoning is due.
And attack you. Because that did more damage to you for some reason. Oh, you're an alpha. Oh, you're an... I see. I didn't realize we had an alpha. Didn't realize we had a Giga Chat here.
I will do my duty.
That's
it will
cool.
be done. Gray hair, sure hand.
Probably gonna need to bleed you, since Heinrichs, I didn't realize he was so much stronger, and
Victory is imminent.
nah, damn. That's fine.
At your
Grace, right
beck and
back.
call.
Alright, Cass, what is this? Take care of...
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Do one of these. Make them a bit weaker. I can't fix prone, can I? No, I can fix everything but prone. That's annoying. Voice command. Not Sig, because he's prone. It's not gonna help much. Voice of command. When does the round end? Okay, so someone who hasn't moved yet would be better. Don't use voice command this turn, but take over Abelard. Well, there's no reason not to voice command him then.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And then
If I may.
Need you to bleed.
I will do my duty.
There we go. Makes it a little easier on me. And hopefully we can just finish you off.
Try to die with grace, at least.
Nice. Don't think we're getting flanked at all. Can I? I can. Nice. How is... If I move one space off...
Calculated Fury algorithm.
Am I just gonna have to take that? How do I disarm it? Like, so?
Operation successful.
Okay. He gets a turn faster than I would like. Maybe Pascal can kill him. Maybe. Let's, if I use this, I can maybe kill this dude.
Running binary.
Take that. And please die.
My vow is to serve.
Yeah, okay. It's fine, he can only attack Abelard or Heinrichs, and they're both pretty tanky. My sniper's not looking too good.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
We'll have Heinrichs kill you. Those guys need to be taken care of. Move. I don't know if that counts as cover. We're gonna take a bit of a risk here, I think. Oh, that's a bit too much of a risk, honestly. Well, with perfect shot, maybe. It's
I
fine.
approach the designated position.
Probably would be better to try to stack as much cover efficiency as I can. So we go here,
I understand your intent.
and then we use perfect
This
shot.
tedium is beneath me.
So now we have really good cover efficiency. Does it tell me? I wish it did. That's a shame. We're hiding really well, though. That's all that matters. You will... That is a lot of lads. With this... Kills two of you.
If it serves your cause, another soul slips beyond the veil.
Kind of. Do one of these.
Ancestors guide me.
It helped a little.
High momentum.
Fine. We need you. If I'm being honest, I can't trust you with the Daring Breach, because I haven't used you much. I don't know how reliable you are. We will just stab you. Buff yourself, or buff Abelard.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Is this gun good? No. Why does it take so much loot? Kill this guy.
I'm done with this
High
one.
momentum.
Nice. Do an endure.
I won't object to it.
Ruby. Now, let's get a Daring Breach up in here. Here.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
I don't really know how charge works. Diagonally. Reckless.
At your beck and call.
Sworn enemy.
Indeed.
Charge. You.
Target well struck.
And then bonk you.
Victory is imminent.
That's completely fine. Daring Breach.
No matter the cost.
Do a sweep.
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Move here.
A tactically sound approach.
Sweep again.
At your beck and call. One fewer target.
Sir, you need to die.
I took care of this one.
Thank you. Now this guy's gonna meet the firing squad. That's the same as the dude we were just fighting. I'm gonna move right here.
Follow my lead.
We are going to kill you.
Reduced to dust.
And then we're gonna bonk you, maybe kill the crit.
One fewer target.
High momentum.
Nice. Okay, that helped a lot. Cast, let's voice command Sig.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Just give him a little bit of movement
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
in the form of charge.
A genius at work.
Nice. And do a Dance Macabre. You can go 3 spaces. 4 cells. Oh, goodness. Thought it was based on... I guess the voice command did wonders, didn't it? Just get on all the way up. Move here.
Schemes within schemes.
Nice. And then do a Daring Breach.
Another stroke of genius!
No, I can't charge. Oh, that's annoying. That's fine. It's no issue. Move all the way up here. Do a Reckless. Do a Sworn Enemy. Now, stab this guy in the back.
A new note in discordant melody.
Nice. Do I need to do it again? Not really.
Ah, another one is shattered. A predictable downfall.
Dope.
Step by step, I lead.
You, my friend, are cornered. Our cast, just walk
Be
forward.
careful not to cross my gaze.
Not much else to do.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
That's annoying. Alright, Sig. We are going to have you walk away.
What is my news?
We are going to reckless.
Let's see.
We are going to sworn enemy.
What if?
We are going to aim for the opening. Then we are going to charge right into his.
You are marked for demise.
Nice. And now you die for real.
A genius. Fate claims another one.
Groovy. Alright, lads, you had beef with me? I don't think you did. Let's move here.
Schemes within the schemes.
And then right here. Nice. Now I can opportunity attack all of you if you try to get away from me. Because you have to, because you're ranged and you can't shoot people. What does this one do?
The scriptural prophecy is favorable.
Ow. Didn't realize that's what overheating did. Okay. Ouch. That was my entire face.
High momentum.
What did I do? No matter. Can we look at you from... Probably not, but from right here.
Just designate a target.
Absolutely. Am I right? Let's take care of you.
I am not your secret. Deal death with my hands.
And then you.
Pay with your blood in the name of Kalamanshake!
Your incompetence knows no bounds.
Sorry, me.
I understand your intent.
Alright, Hendrix, you are very far behind. It would be better if
I'll
you
put
would
my
run this
psychic
way.
abilities to use.
Do one of these. And shoot this guy. No. Abelard, you're also in a tough spot. Because you don't have a bajillion movement like Sig does.
It will be done.
That's okay, you got close enough to shotgun these guys.
I will do my duty.
Nice. Oh, I thought he was prone. That would have been awesome.
Indeed. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Okay, Cass. You might be able.
Step
No,
aside.
you probably wouldn't be able to
The
play
navigator is coming.
that sick, would you? Well, you could, but it wouldn't help really. I mean, I guess it would a little, but not really.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Can I shotgun? I can shotgun. Do a shotgun. Well, first. Now, shotgun.
A wicked thought. Predictable downfall.
Now you're prone. You can't do shit anymore. Weaken you because why not? Oh hey, there's another dude. I'm too busy bullying this guy. Well, I'm sure everyone else can handle that guy. You, my friend, are someone entirely new.
Let's see. A genius at work. Let's see.
The plan.
Behold the wrath of madness.
How did you survive on 3 HP? Oh my goodness. Alright, do one of these.
The omniscient comprehends all.
Can you shoot him from here? No. Oh. Yes.
Request
Kill him.
approved.
That's fine.
I move as if unseen. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
You.
If it serves your cause.
Nice. That's basically it. Everyone else will go
I need a
charge at him in
foothold.
case there's reinforcements. And Sig may or may not
For
need
the
backup,
throne's glory.
but I don't think that'll be necessary. Well, maybe I could get
Tried and
Abelard
tested
to
tactics are the best ones.
shotgun through the wall. That'd be awesome.
Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
Nah, curses. That's fine. I didn't expect that to work, really.
Emperor, give me strength. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I may.
Now you get to move so much further. Yay. Can you kill him? No. And now you die. Yay. Okay. I am not sure I follow. It has the same being copy-pasted. But it's different, the numbers. Intelligence halved. That's also intelligence halved. Weird. No matter. Power sword. That doesn't help at all. It's just a slightly stronger normal sword. Chain swords are where it's at. You guys. Loose. What's behind door number 1? Everyone get over. Everyone here? Okay. Open this door. Hello.
My warp sight reveals something.
Someone take care of that. God damn it, Pascal. As you approach the cogitator, you notice a number of deep scratches left by huge claws on its metal surfaces. Despite the apparent damage, the machine seems to be in working condition. View the log. The log contains nothing of interest. Maintenance ritual schedule for the sacred machine that moves the bridge, activation log, and a few notes of religious nature entered by tech priests. Bridge now. Touch the levers and the reels on the control panel and disturb the slumber of the spirits that reside within this cogitator. The machine dawdles as if still drowsy, but nevertheless still performs its assigned function. Nice. It's not the bridge I thought would happen. I thought would lower. But that's fine. Someone blow this up.
Knowledge has its limits.
Genius triumphs.
I didn't need to blow that up, but that's fine. Or maybe I did. Who knows? Maybe it was like a tech use thing and Pascal would have missed 70%. Something's howling within the metal housings of the machine. Spirits of this cogitator are lamenting some irreparable loss. Let me use you. Damn. Well, that's a shame. Melta Ultima. You seem pretty decent. I'll think about Melta weapon proficiency next time I level. Uh, 6% chance for 3
My
XP.
success was inevitable.
Nice.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
Hello, dying tech priest. This pile of human remains carelessly tossed together amidst a suffocating stench. The torn, gutted bodies once belonged to tech priests, but you cannot even spot a glint of metal anywhere. All their implants are gone. Suddenly, one of the ravaged bodies makes the tiniest movement. Tortured man's lips move ever so slightly, his half-closed eyes twitching. Hey, dude, how's it going? The man can barely breathe without his respirator. There we go. Implant. It's a miracle he survived the horrific vivisection. But it takes you a single look at the gaping wounds where the augment was ripped out to realize death was only a matter of time. As if having sensed your presence, that man looks at you and sharply inhales the air. Machine spirit, deliver me. Eric Requiem, coming from Pascal's Vox, sounds solemn and grim. Upon hearing it, the man's mutilated face twists into a weak semblance of a smile. Who did this? Like comrades. His voice is barely audible. It seems each word takes the man a great deal of effort. I forgot how to read. Machine Spirit, has the Omnicide truly abandoned us? Kiava Gamma has fallen into the maw of the eternal enemy. The holy Magi, they succumbed to heresy. The rest were stripped of their true flesh to feed the heresy. Preserve us, deliver me from erring. Sacrifice living blood from vessels of the true flesh while their heart is still beating. After that, oblivion. I knew you would come. I've waited so very long. Deliver me from my torment. Mule's harsh features are graced with something strikingly similar to grief and compassion. Such senseless savagery. I testeth these categorical requirements for assigning the status of the martyr. I testeth the 3 categorical requirements for assigning the status of martyr of the faith have been met. Opposition to the enemy, preservation of adherence to dogma, and a brutal death. Requesting the right to activate the subject's organic matter, extract the subject's organic matter for it to still be used in the creation of an honorable servo skull. It's an honor. I'm thankful to serve. I gotta pick the heretical options every time. So if you would, could you make him not die? Yes. Your treatment can preserve the life of his fading body, but for a moment you're able to stabilize him. He groans weakly. Why do you prolong my cycle? Are you waiting for my repentance? I have not yet purged my soul through my torment. Or must I repent for the others? No, Machine Spirit, Angel of the Deus Mechanus. Then I saw the Fabricator Sensor himself reaping the flesh out of tech comrades, chanting a litany over vessels of corruption. Sarcophagi, probably, forged from the corrupted metal. Unholy shells designed to house evil. Fabricator Sensor does not serve the Omnicide, he obeys a different power. The one whose herald came to Kiava Gamma at the onset of the insurgency. His mouth spewing lies and corruption. Fear him, for he is... Words escape the man's mouth, along with the last breath. His last breath having spent the last bit of his strength in honest confession. Bruise limp in your arms forever this time. Sorry, Pascal. Look at this one.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Can we grab this?
Keep a sharp eye.
Nope.
One step at a time amidst the madness.
Making adjustments.
It was 100% though. Okay, whatever. Hello. This place seems very battlefieldish.
None are better at searching. Watch your steps.
I guess we're going this way.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
There!
Not that way. Cartridge panels, dozens of breakers, buttons, handle switches, and other control mechanisms. View the log. Oh, that's a whole lot. Discover the local data contents collected by either previous operators or the Machine Spirit itself. Using your access, you study the archive stored on the cartridge. Supply control. First glance, the records look like a typical shipping report, but after further reading, it becomes apparent that the focus here is not ore or assembly parts, but augments extracted from living tech priests and spent mass, flesh of the victims, either killed either during or for the sake of the machine rituals. Production protocol. Log looks damaged, lines are uneven, and some of the valuables seem impossible. After a few minutes of studying the records, you feel your head begin to swim. Stored data can only be comprehended by a twisted mind touched by chaos corruption. Ascension protocol. Record looks like the sermon of some mad chaos worshipper. A lot clearly written from someone else's words mentions the heart that exudes virtue and the cradle that rocks child of truth. I can read. That told me nothing.
Take heed, rogue trader.
There's nothing over here. Walk away. I said walk away. Someone disarm this.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Oh, through here. That's what we want to do. Oh, and that's where we're gonna fight the guy. Okay, well, let's disarm everything.
Operation successful. This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Why does this glow when I press tab? Okay, whatever. Quick save. Alright, big guy. You're here, aren't
What
you?
lies beyond?
That lets us go that way. Alternatively, this way, which we were just at, correct? Yes. And we've been over there, so yeah, the best thing to do. No, it's not with that. Don't care, really. The best thing to do.
Oh, let us seize the moment.
Would be going this way.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
No, this way. Because I definitely have a sense of direction. Prissy mouse. Okay. One day that's gonna happen and I accidentally X out of OBS. That'd be crazy. That little purple TV.
Observation report on Henrik Van Kalos. The unit's professional skills make him a suitable candidate for data interrogator servo skull conversion. I am proposing.
I will have to decline your generous offer, Magos. I would rather keep serving the Golden Throne with my full complement of limbs.
Fair enough. Fine. Am I going the right way? Nope, that's good. Prop.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
What is the purpose?
What is
over
that?
Here? We're going over this way, though. No, we can't. Can we? Nope. What if... Everyone... Lord.
The songs of my ancestors speak of stars long forgotten, worlds long gone. What a shame that you lack the capacity to understand even a single note.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Someone turn that off.
My success
Thank you,
is
Pascal.
an irrefutable certainty.
Now go look at this. I have no idea if that passed or not. Oh. Well, it got me XP, I guess. Oh, this. I didn't realize I could touch that. Asking for access codes I do not have. Great.
One step at a time.
Well, I was right that I was going the wrong way. If I find any access codes, I know where to look. For now... What's that? For now, we go this way. We'll go over here first. Well, that's not gonna happen.
Morak.
Yeah.
They will see.
A lot of bomb barrels around
They
for no enemies.
all will see.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
Oh, hey, dudes. Oh, it's you. Tech Priest tears himself away from reading his data slate and looks up at you. His respiratory augmentic is missing. Instead, the lower half of his face is covered with a covered in deathly pale artificial flesh. Take note of the multitude of fresh augmentics attached to his head. They seem to have been inserted haphazardly and pus seeping from the untreated wounds. Heard your footsteps in the void. You are Von Flancius, are you not? Escal exchanges a series of Benheric signals with Tech Priest before saying menacingly, initiating arrest procedure. This unit is using a fabricated identification code which constitutes a grade 4 transgression. I know who you are. Merely a seeker for knowledge. However, the experiments I have conducted extend far beyond the allowed limits of an ordinary transmechanic tasked with maintaining the planetary Voxerai. But ever since I received that strange signal, ears have been opened to what I had previously considered to be forbidden knowledge. Every night since then, I have been tuning my Vox station to that very frequency and listening to the voices. Am I a heretic? Fabricator Fabric Sensor didn't think so. Conducted inspections, but he did not prohibit my research. Later, when a mysterious visitor revealed the truth to his optics, he came to me once more. I nurtured the scrap code for him in the depths of my mind, which they're still eating through my synapses and building new connections that are open to the new knowledge of change. Is freedom heresy? If so, then I am a heretic. The reason for the failure of this unit's operations have been established. You've fallen victim to the cognitive corruption of chaos. Computing processes have been disrupted. You are defective. Defective? I reveal the truth I comprehend just as the Omnissiah commands. Meanwhile, your mind thrashes about in the cage of data vowels. Which of us is defective? Whom star are you? I know who you are, but tell me anyway. My name is Demence Hanneman. I believe it's familiar to you. The statement is false. This unit stands accused of identity theft. Guilty of many things, but not the transgression you speak of. I've stolen nothing from you, my tech comrade, unlike many others who have indeed robbed you. So who are you? Another. I have the right to bear this name. It is my humble inheritance, which I received from the Archmagos Amarnat. I renounce it is to renounce it is to betray his ideas. The blessed Amarnat trusted us that the cycle must be discontinued, and it seems I have become his best student. I now aspire to know all, comprehend all, as is the Omnissiah's will. Blasphemy, you continue these sacrilegious mentions of sacred litanies and heretical perversions of the blessed Amarnat's philosophy, you will be destroyed. You should sound outrage, but I sense your curiosity. I understand. Knowledge is intoxicating. This craving for new knowledge gnaws on me as well, but be patient. I'm deciphering a great mystery, and my name became the start of the key. I analyzed the archives and found it in places where it should not be. Hanneman. I don't remember how to actually pronounce it, but Hanneman is close enough, I think. I kept seeing this marker upon the traces of a great plot of the deception created by Archmagos Amarnat. No sound mind is capable of such twisted cunning, but my mind was no longer sane. It could no longer stay within the narrow confines of the norm. Each new discovery loosened the imperatives of obedience and granted ever greater freedom. I avoided the traps of the maimed hunter who seeks to hide the truth. But words mean little. Do you want me to show you the truth? Well, I am many things, and curious is definitely one of them. Victory turns the status light around. His vid screen is covered with green runes performing an ungodly dance of computation. Pascal casts a quick glance over to the data slate and says with contempt, "Sacred logic is impaired, your calculations are irrational." Yet they are still correct. Pascal, could you translate for me? It's all unholy nonsense, a betrayal of pure logic. Fruit of a deceived mind that has renounced the fundamental laws. Like the throat of an ailing man. What he said. They do, and they are in this place. But in another place where they have the right to do. But there is another place where they have the right to exist. Where nothing and nothing can add up to become something. Where the mathematical zero can perish and decay, and infinity can measure itself. Well, comes from Pascal's Vox. The warp used warp technology. It is forbidden. But why? Alter the planetary Vox array, and replaced Prometheum with fuel made from souls of servo servants. Some of all knowledge that exists in the world lies in the warp, and I am extracting it. Do you think it's sacrilege? I think it's sacrilege not to do it. I think it's a hypocrisy to reject the warp technology, to betray the Omnissiah's commandment that we are to know and comprehend all of creation. What was that growl noise? With an icy smile, the heretic hands Pascal's data slate showing the dancing, blasphemous green symbols. Do you want to know everything about yourself, about me, about the maimed hunter, about Amarnat? Absolutely everything? I don't know who this maimed hunter is. Should I know? Pascal's mechadendrite carefully accepts the data slate, and after a brief pause, shatters it with its hydraulic servo pincer. His voice is resolute. Not at such a cost. Well, it looks like we have to kill this guy. Pascal, any preferences how? Pascal switches to Technolingua. His Vox erupting in a series of inherent signals. There's no need for secrecy, let him understand. Pascal glances with worry and says in Gothic, his voice is doubtful, "Following a voluntary surrender, I will be willing to commute the punishment from immediate destruction to arrest and isolation, for the purposes of conducting an exhaustive interrogation." Are you allowed to do that? Indeed, Tech Comrade does not violate the dogma of purity. Possible familiarity with matters related to the fate of the blessed Amarnat justifies this violation. Well, yeah, sure. If you surrender. Request denied, Tech Comrade. You will have to pull what I know out of my head.
How many foes have you, Alantak?
300 numbers. Okay. Pascal. Oh, we got lads. Are you scary? Oh, that's... You're annoying. You're not scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Pascal, you'll hang out here. Sig will hang out here. Abelard and Heinrichs will fight these two guys, keep them busy. Cass will hang very far back. Your lay is perfect right there. That's the plan. Alright, Pascal. Let's put the front line about here.
Running binaric override.
Put the right here.
My vow is to serve.
Back line. Here.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Perfect. Do one of these.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Do a decent. If that was one shot, that'd be perfect. How much damage? How is it scaled? It's intelligence. You're a little scary. Let's do this.
Request approved.
It debuffs you.
My vow is to serve.
Do one of
Request
these.
approved.
Fantastic. Alright, you're like, you need to kill these things.
If I must, another soul slips beyond the veil.
Kill this thing
This
next.
tedium is beneath me.
Probably could have done a bit. Oh shit. Didn't expect that to happen.
Make it.
You almost one-shot Pirates? Who said that was okay? Who gave you permission, good sir? I know it wasn't me.
Let's see to it.
You're on fire now. You're on fire forever. Give everyone a nice buff.
I won't object to it.
Do an endure. And GTFO.
Everyone, step aside.
For a little bit. Just for another round or so.
Some more conservative tactics.
Please don't kill Abelard.
Requesting permission to perform.
That's not what I meant.
Abelard,
You
I'll
bastard.
save your colors.
Okay. Holy shit. I'm not used to this kind of thing, obviously. If all of you would very kindly just be stunned, that'd be perfect.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
If any of you would be stunned. No. 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 That's fine. I can get all of you here, yeah?
I am a navigator, not a servitor. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Alright, I am going to trust that Sig can solo all these fools.
Schemes within schemes.
Do one of these.
Let's see.
Do one of these. Do one of these. Wait. I don't know if this will work. Move here. Do one of these. And then do this.
What if it were marked for demise?
And then do one of these.
A
crit
genius. Another one is shattered.
That didn't help as much as I hoped it would.
Schemes within schemes.
But we one-shot that guy, and he seemed to be an issue. I mean, they're all gonna be issues. But that guy especially, you know what I mean? I think the bigger threat is probably this, like, ninja robot.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
So we'll debuff you a little bit. We will I'm sure Sig can handle the servitor, more or less. This guy needs to go. We'll have everyone else on killing that guy duty. Please don't one-shot her. Okay, thank you. You might be annoying. Alright, Heinrichs, first off, heal yourself right now.
You have my thanks.
Do an endure.
But of course, Lord Captain.
That's the minimum that needs to happen. You need to die. I don't like you.
The Emperor is on our side.
And you scare me.
For the throne's glory.
Pain soothes my soul.
Ow.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
I can't get both of them.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. Isn't
Just
this
you.
a job for the serfs?
Ow. Didn't realize you'd do that. Please be stunned. Damn it. Damn it. Heinrich.
If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Why did I? Okay.
unexpected foes in my wake.
I don't know how that happened, but how did that happen? Okay, I don't understand that, but it worked, I guess. Okay. Reckless.
Let's see.
Sworn enemy. Opening. Please perish instantaneously.
What if? Fate claims another one.
Fantastic. Okay. Every turn, this fight looks simultaneously more and less winnable at the same time. Doing it, dirt. Can't move, that's fine. Pascal, smite this thing. Nice.
Running binary override. Request approved. My vow is to serve.
Hopefully that doesn't override each other. Everything else seems okay.
Get me a target.
This might kill you, Highness? Can I do this stuff? He already has the buff. That doesn't help me then. First endure. Sworn enemy. Charge at him.
Naturally. Holy terror! Smite your enemies!
And then... Warp burn doesn't stack, does it? Probably not, right?
I won't object to it.
It does stack. I mean, it's not really worth using, but it does stack. It's only the one guy, and he seems to be on the back foot now, so I can go charge at him a little bit, I think. Just considering he just had his turn, so I got a whole while to be okay. What does this do? This is good against, effectively, mages. But, this also does decent damage.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Did I ever do this to you? I did. Six, fine. Can you dance? Put the front line on this guy.
Running binaric override.
Do a overall stratagem.
Request approved.
And kills on stratagem.
Running binaric override.
Alright, Cass, you will. Can you voice command either one? No.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Alright. Trust in you, Sig. You gotta be able to do a whole bunch of damage to this fool.
Let's see.
If you don't, then I guess you can't, but it's gotta work.
A wicked thought.
Oh yeah, that'll hurt.
Schemes within schemes. A predictable
That was over
downfall.
200 damage. It didn't let me really see, but I saw 2-0 something. Pascal stands motionless as he stares at the heretic's corpse. After a long silence, he finally says in a hollow voice, taking his neural cogitator, data contained within must be analyzed to supplement the catechism of maintenance and operation. Yeah, go for it, dude. The statement is true. The value of the data justifies the risk. Pascal leans over the corpse, activates the sampling tool on one of his mechadendrites, plunges it into the tangle of augments covering the heretic's skull. Cool. Did he drop anything? Plus 10 bonus to logic. That's not bad. That's probably for Pascal. He's the best logicer, right? 70. Can anyone beat 70? Yeah, he's the best by a significant margin. So yeah, he gets that. So now he's the best completely. You should also take the gun. Right? Yeah, this is a much better gun, and it's basically... it's just a direct upgrade in every way. It doesn't explain what plasma explosion is in the first one, but it doesn't say what makes... I don't know. Whatever. Better gun. You're welcome. Well, that was fun. Are we hurt in a way that matters? And then points reduced by half. Yeah, kind of. Let's quick save. Let's go back. It's gonna be a long walk. There we go. Just gonna go in, we're gonna heal, we're gonna come back. And hopefully, this doesn't count as long resting in Baldur's Gate terms. It's like, oh, you took too long to get to me, now I've succeeded in my goal. You die instantly. Or something like that. If that is the case, I'll need to learn the lesson the hard way. I don't remember exactly where we were. Was it like here? Over this way? Yeah, this is where we just fought the guys. So we just have to wait for them to get to us. The camera, I mean. I'm assuming nothing changed. There we are. Okay. Onward and probably upward. Yoink. Did I miss a shortcut? That's a little annoying, but that's... So whereas melee attacks against enemies under the effect of exposed weakness reduces the enemy's strength and agility by 10. That's decent. Is that better than anything we've got on our lads? Plus 10 strength is pretty hard to beat, honestly. I'm kind of hoping that 25% crit damage... It feels, based on exclusively the words, it sounds like just global crit damage and not just ballistic crit damage, you know? Which is pretty good, considering you can guarantee crit with charge. Well, I'd want to check you. Have that. Okay. Up here.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Pascal, if you would.
Operation successful.
Me, if I would.
Ooh, another notch!
Nice. Everyone get over. And... probably need to loot that before I release the car brake. Might be useful later. You. Since we're here. Quick save in case something goes horribly wrong. Bong. Did that do anything? At all? I get another valve. Cool, I guess. Okay, nice, I guess. Maybe I need to collect a whole bunch of them for some puzzle later. Why are we auto-saving? Something is behind this door. And I find that very scary.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
Have I been here? No, this looks like a boss room, though. Somewhere important. Let's check over here first.
I'm still new
Oh,
to the
shit.
art of exploring.
Everyone, move over this way. Let's see, I'm counting 4, 5. Maybe this guy will give me power armor.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
There will be no
Hello,
peace
lad.
in my wake.
Chaos Marine. Chaos Space Marine towers over the tech priest bowed heads like a dark cliff. He's reciting a sermon, slowly, almost chanting. The mere sound of his deep, low voice, you break into a cold sweat and your gorge rises. Listen, for my words reveal to you a path from the darkness unto the primordial truth, which has thrown open its gates for wayward souls seeking deliverance from the shroud of lies and torments of enslavement. Your minds have shed the bonds of the dogma that has guided you into the abyss, except now the hope granted to you by the greatest of the word-bearers. Knew our meeting on Rykad Minoris would be the last, but to run into this anathema there. Here, Yavagama did not merely succumb to heresy, Sigmund. Your world is in the clutches of the greatest evil to known to the Imperium. The new sphere signature of the defective units have been archived. In accordance with the sacred commandments, I'll tolerate no heresy, and hereby sentence you to categorical disposal without retribution. About redemption, not retribution. I don't really care to listen to this sermon, but surely there's a reason to do it. Those living a lie will not see the truth until they renounce their false gods, and through the faith, it's the yada yada yada, nothing important. Word bearer shall be a tip of it. Age wreath of glory and chaos undivided. It feels as if with each of the Chaos Space Marines' words, the light around you dims, something tickles your face, a thin rivulet of blood is streaming down your nose. Okay. They're showing encroachment upon sacred furnaces who fought in action, initiating virtuous eradication procedure. And this Mechadendrites snaps his pincers and charges into the fray. Okay.
Glorious spectacle of your demise.
That helps me about as much as I expected it to. Alright, do you count as a robot? You have 500 health, that is insane. Well, that's annoying. Okay, whatever. Are we scary? Oh yeah, we're scary. Pascal, you will hang back, who cares? Sig, move here. Abelard, here. Heinrichs, here. Cassia, you will also want to hang back until, well, Pascal now. Probably put Cassia or Yurlay there. As long as Cassia's far back, it doesn't really matter where she is. Wait, there's 7 people? Oh, I see. I missed them before. Okay. I thought there were only 5. Pascal can be a little further ahead. Yurlay, let's see, right there. Perfect. Give everyone a buff. And those guys debuffs. I imagine the front line will take place somewhere around here. Yeah.
Request approved.
I wish I could put it here. There. Are you a robot? Not really. Are any of us robots? No. But even so, yeah, you're not a robot, so the characteristic debuff doesn't work. But this cuts your attack.
Comprehend all.
by a significant bit. Shoots there. 42 damage. Even for someone with such a poor shot as you can manage that.
The spiritual prognosis is favorable.
Alright, this here, until it gets to Heinrich's turn. How did that? Oh, I hit the cover, not pass down. We'll kind of decide how the momentum of the fight goes.
Scar to my collection.
I won't go down easy.
Do a
I
perfect
am
shot.
not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Do a... Gotta kill somebody. Hopefully.
If it serves your cause.
I thought you just missed for a second.
I serve the ruinous powers. Death to non-believers.
Feeling good, are you, Hein?
Swift.
This is scary. That was... That helped me more than it hurt you, dude. Okay, sure. Let's, set you on fire. How's Wartburn looking? 4 damage. I mean, that's something. And you are not allowed to not be on fire anymore.
Lord Captain.
Perfect. Buff Sig.
I won't object to it.
Can't do this anymore? Oh, that sucks. That's fine. Do a Endure.
Naturally.
Do a Ward of the Emperor. On everybody.
I won't object to it.
Nice. Alright, this... If we move here,
My place is at the fore.
do a Reckless
It will be done.
Sworn Enemy.
At your beck and call.
Sweet.
I will do my due. Reduce to dust.
Nice. Do a... Why are they on their knees? That's weird. Do a
It
Endure.
will be done.
Do a Brace for Impact.
Indeed.
That's all you got. Sig, we need you to basically do that same thing again.
Let's see.
Reckless, let's beef with you specifically.
What if...
Just to make sure that someone guaranteed dies. So now, we will sweep here.
A genie while marked for demise.
So we're done 7 HP. Lovely.
A wicked thought.
Alright, Cass. We need you. Could, Bloodless there. But that would be as detrimental as it would be helpful. Can I get everybody? Not really. That guy over there has full HP, and we also get this mid HP dude. Bliss command
Isn't
sig.
this a job for the serfs?
Do that. Bring it down. do one of these.
Schemes. Yeah, fate claims another one.
Let's do a daring. now.
Behold my artistry!
Move here. Do a reckless. Do a sworn enemy.
A wicked thought.
Yeah, aim for the opening. Don't see a weak point. Put that there. Charge at you.
A new note in discordant melody.
And do that again.
A wicked thought.
Damn, should have. No, it's fine. Okay. Perfect. Pascal. Do that again. Nullifies damage a tiny bit.
Explorers know one route. Forward. Request approved.
We can handle these guys. Sig, you just need to
The
take
outsider
care
knows all, comprehends all.
of yourself. Kill this guy, please, Pascal. He was right in front of you. How did you miss?
Request approved.
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Nice. I forgot about that. Kill this guy. Big action economy in our favor, just a little bit more. Kill this guy.
This tedium is beneath me. Fortune favors the swift.
That's pretty good. Shoot this guy again next turn.
Throne take you.
You working out your leg there, bro?
Let's see to it. Be gone.
I already buffed so didn't I? Yeah. Are you poisoned as well? Huh. Buff Abelard as well.
For the throne's glory.
Do an endure for safety. And charge on
I
over
won't
for support.
object to it.
In case this guy somehow survives until next turn.
High momentum.
Yeah.
A tactically sound approach. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
You getting the kill, Abelard? I believe in you.
I will do my duty. An exemplary strike.
Pretty close.
Indeed. I took care of this one.
Nice. And no injuries that matter. Actually, that's not true. None of those are particularly great. Oh, I had an injury, but it went away. And 6 just feel different. None of that's very good. Neither are those. Well, they're as good as the chainsaw that Heinrichs is already using. What's up?
One step at a time.
Look, over there.
Amidst the madness.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Guess I didn't see that one. Am I progressing?
The machine god grants me insight.
I don't want to progressing. Let's go back. I thought this room was the boss room. Quick save. That doesn't help much. Okay. That's gonna help you with.
My success is
Thank
an
you.
irrefutable certainty.
What are you, my good sir? Cogitator looks dead. Only a simple blitzed lumen shows that there's life within the machine. Bring my Elec2 to the scanner. Several lumens light up on the panel. You hear distinct clicks. And the cogitator goes quiet, clearly having fulfilled its purpose.
A tantalizing anomaly.
Have one of these. I'm so smart. Alright.
What lies beyond?
That is a suspiciously shaped bomb.
I'm listening. Calculating optimal route.
Yep. Okay. I imagine if any of these bombs go off, we lose access to that, whatever it is. Hello? Towering furnace wreathed in scarlet light fills you with awe as you approach. A heavy thrum of ancient servo mortars erupts from the machine's depths along with crackling benheric undertones. Dust-covered keys are illuminated by a faint, pale glow. Turn off the traps. Thank you. Give me Theodora stuff. Followed by a low, drawn-out tone. They only brought the one person. That's annoying. Good thing I turned off the traps first. Does that go away? At least it didn't damage you, really. Reset, okay. Guess we'll never know what that is. Well, that was fun. Let's go away.
Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
Quick save in case something goes horribly wrong. Forward. Oh, hey, dude. Upon noticing you, Cubus stealthing, straightens. You hear clicking, groaning in metal as if the pistons and bearings in the fabricated sensor's augmented body have fused together. Repellent scrapes and screeches punctuate his speech. The probability of navigating your way, of reaching the inner line, was negligible. primordial truth guards me and my work, then why is it that this variable has yet to be eliminated? Because I'm just built different. Of course, laughter comes from the Vapicator box's sensors box. There are things more frightening than death, troglodyte. To submit one's existence to a false dogma, to condemn sacred machines bound by feeble flesh to pointless calculations. The notion is rejected. What are you actually doing here? Steel creations destined to serve the designs of truth? Did you see the elegance of their form, their flawless ergonomics, and those are mere shells? True perfection fills them when they are instilled with a spark of life and granted purpose, to bring their wrath upon the heads of apostates. Once this army is assembled, why waste words? You'll see for yourself a modicum of the splendor that is in store for the Cronus Expanse. Straightens his back and shoulders, hear a mounting hum. The powerful turbines, followed as if from some powerful turbines, followed by heavy footsteps and the whirring and the grinding of metal against metal. Those things are scarier than you, honestly. Yeah, just walk through that, dude. Since without a Bentaric trill, witness the weapon. Witness the weapon designed to carry the glory of the true gods into the darkness of the Cronus Expanse. My shepherd has sent me one of his iron angels so that its very presence may instill faith and awe in the hearts of the flock. Accept the greatness of the primordial truth united with the might of New Kiavagama and perish. That's a very cool, whatchamacallit. It looks like that one enemy from Final Fantasy VII. I want one. Words never escape your lips. The moment they touch your tongue, they scald the inside of your mouth and cause you to choke and cough. Nonetheless, the warp spirits heed your intention. The air around you begins to pulsate with crimson flares. All the sounds in the manufactorium are momentarily silenced as Steel Fiend skewers you with an intense and baleful gaze, which then shifts to the fabricator sensor. Ha 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 ha! That's actually really funny. It's my robot now, yeah. Alright, Sig. Yeah, we're gonna fight you. I don't know what you do. What do you do? Do you explode a whole bunch? About. You'll probably avoid me if you can help it, right? Yeah. We're gonna move Sig. Do you move before or... Yeah, okay. So we're gonna have Sig move a little far back so that he can get a charge in later. We're gonna have Abelard be the bait, because he can take it. Cass will be here, unless... Actually, your light will be good there. You can hit it. Yeah. You'll be good there. You can just snipe at these fools. Heinrichs, you're not as good of a tank, but you are a tank nonetheless. So... here. Pascal, first and foremost. You're a robot, aren't you? Inject the flesh 6, which means plus 6 deflection, okay. Plus 60 armor. That is insane. That is a whole bunch of armor. Oh, it's your only armor. I see. Well... There, take that. That, you're not a robot. Okay. This isn't a robot. apparently. Front line's probably gonna be about here.
Request approved. Running binaric override. My vow is to serve. Request approved. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Pretty good turn. Oh, of course you run away. I thought you were gonna try to melee.
I won't go down easy.
That ruins my entire... Okay, whatever. It doesn't ruin my entire plan. What we need to do now... Oh, he doesn't do anything for rounds. Okay. That makes things quite simple. Theoretically. Let's... Voice of command. Sig.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
We will give him some resolve. Is resolve like a natural stat? No. I don't know where resolve is calculated. But resolve is a good stat to have. If I move, this is a bit scary. I don't have to move that far away. Okay. But if I move here,
I have read tomes of military tactics.
I can do these for everybody, and potentially stun a lot of the big issues.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh, I didn't mean to get you too. I tried not to. Okay, whatever. Are you stunned? No. You are. You're not. You don't count. I stunned one person, Ruby. Get both of these.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I might have killed Cass. I was really banking on at least.
Damage to bulk.
On at least stunning those two guys. The shooter dudes.
Get the Lady Navigator out of harm's way.
Yeah. Alright, you're like. We need you to shoot this guy. Because then that over penetrates into the big robot.
I understand.
We need you to... What? Oh, perfect shot's fine.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
You're not moving anywhere. Shoot this. Well, first.
If it serves your cause.
Just in case.
I am not
Shoot him.
your Xenos pet,
Next.
monkey.
Heinrichs, we are going to have you... I trust Sig can 1v1 this guy. Maybe.
I'll
Not
put
in a-
my
not in a
psychic
single
abilities
turn.
to use.
But... we have other
Let's
priorities
see to it.
for other people.
I won't object to it. Naturally.
Alright, Sig. Move here. You really look like a melee guy. I thought you were gonna try to melee. Whatever. Reckless. Sworn enemy. Show me your weak spot.
Schemes within schemes.
Charge right into the
A genius at work.
Ow. That was very nice. I gotta get some damage on you,
Let's
surely.
see.
Okay. I don't know why I thought to do killing it. But I mean, hey, it works. Okay, that would have been really nice if I managed to get that. That would have done like 200 damage. But no matter, you are also on the list.
Follow my lead.
We can have everyone else handle everyone else.
It will be done.
Abelard, he's take care of this guy, while Sig takes care of that dude.
Victory is imminent.
Do a endure. Do a
It
brace
will
turn
be
back.
done.
Bonk the fool. Nice.
As the tactical imperative dictates. Running by
Keep him. That doesn't debuff him actually. I should have done it to this guy. He's not stunned though, is he? He's not stunned anymore. Oh, yeah, definitely should have. No matter. Front line goes here. You die?
Quest approval function successfully terminated.
Thank you. Killing that guy killed my frame rate. Okay, I didn't realize he was... Okay.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved.
There's the melee I was expecting.
Your reckoning is due.
I didn't forget about you. I just couldn't for anyone aboard.
Focus, Van Callux. Focus.
Nice shot, dude. 1 damage on a crit? Okay. Oh, are you dead? No. Okay. Cool. Nice. Can I reach you? Oh, yeah. We will shoot you.
I understand your intent.
You're so awesome. You're like, you shot that guy from like 30 tiles away. Now I need to take care of that guy.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
I didn't realize that that Dance Macabre doesn't break, Perfect Shot. That is very interesting to know.
This tedium has been...
Then there was one.
Everyone, step aside.
What's up, Sig? Set this fool on fire.
But of course, you can't
keep him on fire.
Let's see to it.
And now you're on fire. It doesn't do much damage, but it makes the fight look cool. Do a charge on the guy now.
I won't object to it.
Oh. Ow. This may hurt me, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. Maybe not. Alright, this is definitely gonna kill Sig. But
What if?
it'll make the fight like a turn faster. So let's do it anyway.
A wicked thought.
Unless I get like a super crit and deal like 300 damage. No.
Too bad I'm still standing.
It's a big hit. Okay, cool. You win. Now, how much health do you have? 41. That. That's your sneaks. You die now. Hope you don't mind.
A predictable downfall.
Steel behemoth standing before you twitches every so often. Its frame emanates tainted miasmas as if its metal plates can barely hold the endless anthema contained within its fragmented cage. Fabricated cage. Pascal, even pale and almost staring at the creature with a mixture of rage and disgust, his visor flashing blue and green. He sparks fly out of the burnt circuitry beneath the monster's armor as Pascal's anger setting its insides on fire. Max raises a hand and the temperature around him begins to plummet. This is my pet robot now. What? What lunacy has gotten into your head? Unacceptable sacrilege. The abomination must be eradicated. Begging your pardon, Lord Captain. Where would we even... You would have to keep it locked up. It will demolish half the deck. Bless the Elentech with but a shred of reason, for his own has abandoned him. He turns his monster's head from side to side as if trying to catch someone's sense. Pascal, don't you want to poke at it a bit? Try to figure out its weak spots? Breezes will make an interest flow back and forth after a long pause. He utters quietly. The anthema must be equipped with a mechanism for cessation, I think I say it, of vital functions, which is to be put under my supervision. And its existence can be prolonged for the duration justifiable by the sacred mission of comprehension. Abelard, I'm sure you can handle my new pet. Of course, Lord Captain, after all, my options are rather limited. And Yurlay, what if I ask really nicely? I don't need your permission, but I'm just gonna make you feel better. You, who cannot control his own mad ambitions, frighten me far more than this monster. Choosing to do a heretical playthrough is very funny. I'm keeping it. You guys can't stop me. Anarch raises a hand and an unseen shroud of cold instantly falls upon him. Ah, you're no fun. Monster's hulking frame, I'm going to go brimming with ruinous energy, now lies at your feet. You're no fun. Your toy was built by heretics to become a vessel for an abomination of the warp, an instrument of destruction and corruption. Sigmund. Yurlay throws out her arm as if in an attempt to halt your words. Enough, your obliviousness to the true atrocious nature of this creation is staggering, Eltok. Stop, for I wish not to hear another word of this madness. I gave no order to dispose of it. Trader's privileges have their limits, Sigmund. I have the right to punish heresy, and you should be thankful that I disposed of the engine, and only the engine. Okay, fine. Ooh, a level. I didn't actually expect to be able to keep it, honestly. Crate opening may be useful. Didn't I want to try, like, melter weapon proficiency or something? I don't know. I don't. It's for a gun, and I don't need guns. I would like to get power armor. I want to look up where I can get power armor. I'm sure I can get it later. I'm sure it's, like, really good armor. That, like, maybe lowers your movement, which would be nice for Sig, because he has so much, it would just break even. Especially with swift movements. But I don't want to grab it here and it's like, oh, you can only get power armor 80% of the way through the game. God. Maybe I should give Abelard this because he's supposed to be the tank. Heavy weapon proficiency seems like a pretty bad feature, honestly. Because, like, if you want to use heavy weapons, you're gonna want the higher strength that you're... I guess it lets you use it a bit earlier, but that feels like a waste of a feature, right? That may be helpful. Just like basic ability score improvement. Yeah, sure. Just the basic ability score improvement. You can grab... Well, let's check these out. Okay, let's go grab It Will Not Die. Because he did die before. He got completely obliterated. By half the character's level. Well, I thought... For some reason I was reading it completely differently. Half the level, so only 11 more HP? Huh. I mean, that's... decent, I guess. It's not as much as I thought it was. For some reason I was reading it as, like, you gain half of your total, health as extra health. Well, then I get a common talent. Wait, can I grab It Will Not Die here? Like if I pick this. Can I grab it now? Yes, it's probably more efficient to do that. Now I can grab something important here. This could be useful, because then I could have, like, Cassia use Lidless Stare and freely attack Abelard with it. Maybe? Yeah, sure, why not? Pascal, what do we want? Give me... tech use, because the skills are starting to go to, like, 70% at lowest. That sounds good. It's a buff either way. Cass, you can have... I don't think any of those help me anymore. As that scale? Perception. Huh. We'll take Mastery of Time, and... Unless you can grab Field Medic, I mean... No. Okay. Persuasion, I guess? I don't use Persuasion a lot. Your Demolition isn't good. I'd want to give that to Pascal. Medicaid's not great. Coercion could be good. Commerce. I've never had an issue with awareness so far. Coercion isn't always 100%, so we'll take a coercion buff, because you're my highest coercion, I'm pretty sure. You... What is a witness? In my sizes, yeah. Why would... Why would it get dodge reduction if it can't miss? That's weird. That's pretty good. Yeah. Heinrichs. You can have... You're not my highest that, you're not my highest that. I don't think you're my highest anything, honestly. You can have more corrals, I guess. Well, I haven't looked at these. Yeah, sure. Okay. There's that taken care of. Did you drop anything fun? Ooh. Is that it? That's a better gun for Pascal, maybe? Ooh, that's real nice, actually. Probably. Pascal got a little stronger. Why do you have ballistic skill down? Alright, probably that, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. This... it is directly better. It's a power weapon, huh? I would want to give this to myself, would I? Well, I can't, right? Only... okay. No reason to. Okay. It's a two-handed weapon, but I'm able to have this as well. A two-handed gun and a two-handed weapon. That is... crazy. And tech use is boosted so high. Okay. No reason not to have that, I guess. Alright. Now we loot everyone else who probably just has basic stuff. Yeah. Don't think I forgot about you, lads. Nice. That was probably... yeah, that's the entire place. Oh, F3 centers. I didn't mean to hit that. That is a nice hotkey, didn't it? Yeah, that's everything here.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Stop, Sigmund. Before we go further, I must investigate this level of the Manufactorium. I've not yet examined this area sufficiently thoroughly. Okay, grammatical typos are to be expected, I guess. That's not grammatically correct, is it? For the purposes of my mission. Sure, okay. Sure, considering everything that's going on in the Manufactorium. What do we want? I've checked everywhere. I haven't gone over here, I guess. Bring me over here. We have a tab open in case something weird shows up.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
So what are we looking for exactly? I thought I... have to look for a person. Yes, I can, but I hadn't seen anyone else. Check this again. Maybe I missed something. Nothing around there.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Can't go on that. Saw that guy, but he didn't. Heinrichs would have said if that was something. disabled all the bombs here. There's nothing in this area, is there? No. Over here, maybe? I could have sworn I was over here, though. Yeah. I looked at this, didn't I? Access codes A to tab. Theoretically, why is this line here? Subject devices cargo lift for transporting parts. No. Maybe in here? Place is still gassing the area. Did I look at this? Yeah. Or it's just not useful.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
Did I go over this way? I don't think I did. No, I did. We came from this way originally. It doesn't stack, okay. Nothing here helps. Okay. Nothing up here. We checked this thing already, did we not? This feels like the most important one. Yeah. Guess I can go check out this side again.
They will see. Oh, yes. They all will see.
It's in this area, is it not? This is where we fought that one guy. We did go over here, I think. Oh, we did. We did indeed. Did I check this out?
Oh, one step at a time.
No, we're back here.
amidst
I
the
didn't mean to press that.
madness.
Maybe if I turn this again? Don't know how that helps. Because it just brings us to this room, which I already checked out. And then over here, maybe?
What lies beyond?
Don't have the access codes to this room. God damn it, I thought I had something. Time to bring up Google. I've looked everywhere. Let's see. Road Trader, Secrets of the Colts. Let's see. I need to go south from the rotating bridge. Is that right here? Yeah. I'm looking at it. I need access codes. So, where would those be? Let's start from the start and just look everywhere again. Let's be thorough instead of going mostly randomly. Okay. Anything?
There will be no peace in my wake.
Servitors before you appear as if they're performing some elaborate confusing dance, striking strange poses, rock back and forth with their arms bent at peculiar angles. Upon your approach, one of the servitor jerks and tries to turn you in your direction, and the rest immediately repeat the motion. Strange scene is complemented by a grating sound, dull clicks just at the edge of your hearing, coming from an unknown source. Many of the customs of the monkey are terrible. Some are more insane and disgusting than the rest. What do you find so appalling about turning people into robots? You've reduced your kin to the level of mechanisms. You love mechanisms, do you not? Strive to make everything empty, cold, convenience. It's a necessary sacrifice. Kind is adept at surviving, that much is certain, but I do not believe that what I am seeing is done purely for the sake of survival. Look at the servitor. Based on a cursory inspection, you conclude that servitors were designed for precision work on an assembly line, possibly circuit production. The higher the quality, the number of high-quality expensive augments in their bodies greatly exceeds basic standards. Servitor's hand moves, it is slowly reaching toward you. Dodge. Yes. Gently, swiftly step away from the servitor. It stretches out its hands as if trying blindly to touch you in the space that you have already left. And stills once more. Seems its brain is incapable of quickly processing changes in its surroundings. Where's that clicking coming from? Soon enough, you locate the source of the clicking. On the back of one of the servitors, a tumor oozing with murky ichor is growing straight through the augments. The relays coated in inflamed tissue are blocked, hence the reason for the persistent clicking. Mutation in a servitor. Priests typically reject the use of soft tissue for the constructs. Perhaps something has caused this aggressive growth quite recently. Pascal? If you would. Without much difficulty, you cut the excess flesh from the mechanisms. Liberated relay lets out a rapid burst of clicks, then a spark flashes before your eyes and something begins to hum deep inside the servitor's flesh. As if on cue, servitors stop moving, lower their arms, and turn to you. Crew 24, second lane to the manufactorium. Commencing work, state your request. Servitor addressing you is looking past you, and the voice is coming from the box into its throats. Built into, sir. Deactivate. Surely that was a good idea. I already looked at this. Maybe that did something?
Patience!
Maybe
My
I
nerves are frayed!
ruined it by not exhausting all the dialogue. Because it seemed like it was like follow basic procedure, which I will assume is what he was doing. Then there was deactivate, and then there was stay here, which I assumed was also basically the same. I don't know. Just poke at everything again. Exhaust the dialogue.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Poke at this. Nothing here. Nothing over here. Nothing down there. You looked at this, but do it again.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
This is the one area that has all the bombs. Nothing around though. Except for you. No. This is all your dialogue. Did we? I don't remember you. Yeah, okay. That's the one that I very impressively speed read through. Just to be sure, I don't have those codes? Hmm. We already looked at all this, I remember.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Just gotta be certain. Nothing here. Nothing here. Check that place already. None of these guys have anything.
What lies beyond?
Nothing. Maybe there's something in this room that I missed? I don't think so. Let me consult the Google again. How do I get these codes? Everyone else is like, hey, you got it. Dogmatic gets the code from the guy, apparently. There's a computer terminal a bit northwest of the furthest east room. Lifts a bunch of pipes blocking the way. Furthest east room. There's a computer terminal a bit northwest, so over here, of the furthest east room, which would be this one, but maybe he means this one, that lifts a bunch of pipes blocking the way to the final boss. I can check again, I guess. Go here. Still trying to look at Google. We check this. Doesn't have anything to say anymore.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively speaking.
Really?
My
Rumbling builds.
cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Rumbling builds up inside the bowels of the furnace, growing stronger at pace with the sound of ancient motors. Rumbles echoed by the screaming, and yada. And now I have the codes, maybe? Creation of the Adeptus Mechanicus disorges a data bank, engraved with a coat of arms of a Faust von Blanchius. Does that codes? Was that codes?
Activating motive force reserves.
I can only hope so. There's one way to find out. It was over here, right? Yeah. Hopefully both of them count as codes for both this, whatever this is, and the center bridge. We'll check both regardless. Shit. Camera? Camera, go over here.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Open. Damn it. What did it give me? Google must be consulted even further. They're saying you have to restart because it's bugged, but elevator near the zone entrance, right where you've had your first fight against the technopriests and their explosive servitors. Take it, then go to a corridor covered with steam vents. Once you pass it, oh, they were talking. Okay, let's follow them. So we want to go to the fronts. Near the zone entrance, right where you've had your first fight against... Oh. I see. I must have missed them. Somehow. Oh yeah, and there's area over here I haven't totally been to. It looks like. Right? Well, this isn't it. But it does look like this is supposed to open. No matter. So, they're saying you go over here, you fight the guys here.
Afraid.
Go up the elevator. And there are lads. There is lads, singular. We'll take
I've seen a
Heinrichs,
lot of
'cause
innocent people. I've yet to see someone remain so after an interrogation. Tread carefully, rogue trader.
Somewhere around here. Give me codes. Approach, yes, it's up to you. Sealed core, keyboard. You have nothing to fear from us. Deus, Mechanus, Tech Priest decides to take a better look at you, after which he lets out a ragged breath and manages to subdue his shaking. Heard my prayers? I thought I was alone in the kingdom of madness and depravity. Please save me. Of course you are, and what happened to you? I'm Manufactorium, Lex Mechanic Zeta 86. I perform the rituals to the machine spirits of Foundry 45 up until we started going mad. Priests devoted to the Omnis suddenly started praising the dawn of something or other. Stopped the belts, and then they desecrated the visages of the sacred machines with unholy symbols. Some of them are resisted, others grabbed them, tied them up, and then turned their implants to heresy. They saw the madmen, my former tech comrades, deliberately connect those poor souls to corrupt cogitators, whilst they were infected with the scrap code, and did nothing to stop them, according a violation of commandment of thy own forge, be a true sentinel. Phosphate Zeta 86, your accesses are hereby revoked. Proceed with your report. How did you avoid the same fate? I didn't avoid it. They performed the same procedure on me. With a touch of unholy code, I allowed it to control me. I abandoned my sacred post and followed one of the traitors. Serving his will, gathering all the data for his blasphemous experiments, I was driven by an unholy impulse coming from the depths of an auxiliary cogitator that could have lodged itself. Before I found a way to throw off the compulsion, I witnessed a horrifying heresy. Extraction of true flesh and its decomposition on altars, perverse procedures resulted in heretical abominations. I even accompanied a fallen magus to the fabricator censor himself and attended the unholy mass he led personally. It was a wicked ritual full of willful deviations and blatant inaccuracies, all to create an ungodly monster in the name of the Final Dawn. Pretty chill for someone corrupted. Swing gestures at the wires and connectors, spilling it from under his hood. Praise the gifts of the Omnisci, I managed to disconnect my external cogitator, which I've used for primary data processing. The machine is corrupted. Scrap code is locked inside it. Like a beast in a cage, but anyone who tries to look inside will fall victim to the heretical program. Primitive brain has been marked by corruption. I still see their silhouettes, hear their interference, sense the malfunctions in my augmentics. But I was still saved from the great sacrifice. Oh, blessed are the workings of the Omnisci and his benediction that shelters the weak from evil. See his hand casually straight to the handle of his weapon. The interrogator is in no hurry to act. You mentioned the monster? Not those constructs that are melted down in furnaces and sent into the depths of the Manufactorium. It is some kind of semblance of a cogitator, a mere parody of a sacred machine, powered not by the Omnisci's grace, but by the unholy spirit and life force of the unfortunates imprisoned on the lower levels. Don't know much except that the fabricator censor saw that machine as special. It was special to him, and to the crazy who defiled the Omnisci's abode with their obscene blasphemy. For the final ritual, he even called upon one of the Astartes, heretics, I assume that's how you say it, who arrived to the Manufactorium. At the start of the uprisings, he did something terrible, and only after that were we able to switch the machine on. It's a true abomination. Even standing near it is unbearable. I believe that even those who have been deprived of the Omnisci's grace still feel its influence on them. This monstrous power utilized for unholy computations and chaotic calculations. Whatever the cogitator might spew out at the end of his cycle, no righteous soul should accept the tiniest offering. Did your crazed comrades behave? Like the grace of the Omnisci had left them entirely, replacing free thought and progress with blackest corruption. Witnessed them desecrating structures blessed by the fabricator censor himself, although what do the blessings of that rotten traitor count for now? Like men possessed, they set up upon sacred instruments, assembled shells and nodes that didn't match any diagram or blueprint I'd ever seen. Sacrilege. Someone's on the lower levels. Lay servants of the main units, they live in isolated segments under the sacred machine halls, where they were locked in there after the takeover. My crazed brethren changed the system for disposing of slag waste and covered the machines in cursed symbols. After they started the cogitator, drag the survivors out of the segments under the machine hulls. Well, they drag the survivors out of the segments under the machine hulls. Well, what the survivors have turned into. Demonstrate exceptional powers of observation and recall for someone who just happens to survive. I'm a Lux mechanic. Gathering data is my purpose of the purpose of my existence. It's even what they used me for. Goes off belatedly, understanding the subtext of the interrogator's words. Use me against my will. The scrap code turns everyone into their slave. Where I rid myself of the cogitator, I was forced to serve alongside those who perpetuated these atrocities and witness their obscenities. What do you make of this, Heinrichs? Servant of the Messiah, I must know more. About the final dawn, the fabricator's mass, about the machine as well. Could give you the coordinates, but even though I was present for many blasphemies committed by those heretics, all the details that were captured and processed by my true flesh are in the augmentic that was corrupted by the scrap code. I'm convinced that if I hadn't fought off that foreign compulsion in time, I would have been doomed. Corruption would have spread to my biological cogitator as well. I swear that no devout tech priest should come into contact with what's hidden in that once sacred device. Heinrich's expression shifts as he stares intently at the disconnected implant and the still intact connectors protruding from under Lux Mechanic's collar. The corner of his mouth twitches involuntarily. Abella notices the look on Heinrich's face, and once he does, he sighs heavily and looks away. Can the cogitator be disconnected and reconnected to another machine? Even if the very idea of exposing a holy machine to the scrap code wasn't profane in itself, my augmetics are not universally compatible. Cannot be connected to another machine spirit. They're created to interact within the system of my true flesh, to innervate my compulsor unit and output data via the inscriber. Once I am safe, I swear that I will immediately perform a cleansing rite and destroy. In other words, the only way to extract the data, there's only one way to extract the data stored in the cogitator. What you talking about? I know what he's talking about, but if we connect the cogitator to the augmentic systems, the Lux Mechanic will serve as a conduit for transmitting the data. We will learn the details, even if they are incomplete, of the things he saw and heard, but is now unable to recall. Mechanic has been listening to your discussion and puzzlement, finally understands what's going to happen to him, and he begins to back away in fear. No, anything but that. I'll die. No, it'll be worse than that. I'll succumb to the corruption. I'm begging you, please. I'd rather be burned as a heretic than have the scrap code in my biological cogitator. With these words, Heinrich pauses for a fraction of a second, as if he is considering. And failing to offer any resistance against the enemies of the Messiah, Unit 86 lost the grace of his machine rank and was recategorized as a resource of the Manufactorium. The defilement and torment of said resource, if committed to advance the struggle against heresy, will not be deemed an apostasy of malefaction against the living soul. Upon expiry of the unit's utility, disposal is recommended. Really watch this scene unfold with something that can be described as fascination, practically spellbound. How easily you commit your kin to a demise worse than death. How swift you are to dismiss them as an object. It's weird that Urlay is probably the most, normal person. I can't choose heretical. Aw, man. I mean, I do gotta get those codes, but we don't know if he has them. He might not have anything important. Need to know where the cogitator is? Even if the heretics' conversations are unimportant, I must know why the machine was so valuable to them. I'll tell you. Lux Mechanic rummages his rack of clothes until he produces scrap of parchment. A different augmentic is responsible for my muscle memory. It has a data storage too. I remember where I walked and what I pressed with my fingers. Here are the coordinates and the code. It's probably a code to the bay. scratches the numbers with his fingernail, passes the parchment to Heinrichs. Heinrich's eyes bore into the smaller man's. At last, having reached some conclusion, he turns to you. He's a subject of your world. It's for you to decide his fate. We'll go fix him. He's given the shuttle coordinates and hurries away. Watch him go. Excessive kindness, Sigmund. Gets good people into trouble. Let's hope that the corruption only affected the disconnected augmetic. I don't know how to say that word. And not his soul. Come on, we need to find this cogitator. Okay, fine. Alright, everyone down here.
My soul belongs to the Infinity Circuit. Oh,
You
applaud
claim
my
even greater
brilliance!
Didn't mean for that to happen. Am I allowed to leave, Heinrichs? Am I allowed to go heal up?
In this tapestry
I'm
of the
going that
world, I am the rogue thread.
Okay, fine. Go here now. Wait. Over here. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that sucks. This is not the right place. I wanted to go over here. Go over there. Can you not go over there because of how this thing is? Now go over here. Look at this thing. Damn. Surely the codes work over here, though. Surely, right? Google told me. Google never lies. Fine. Okay. Go inside. Hello, giant cages of flesh. What's in here? Nothing important. No. Numerous wires and pipes run through the filthy cages, which are filled with what looks like a conglomeration. There we go. Of human bodies. Cannot make out who is in the cage, but bright blue sparks flash intermittently in the darkness, while the mass of flesh twitches and shudders. Heinrichs is gonna say something. There he is. Heinrichs casts a scrutinizing eye over one of the cages before withdrawing his weapon and approaching what lies inside. Through the metal bars, you see it truly is a pile of human bodies, or something that used to be. The monstrously deformed bodies have fused together in places, while others were severed using saws and knives, leaving wounds seeping pus and slime, ones that are agglutinating, and sprouting tendons. Rods connected to wires that run to a nearby cogitator bristle across the flesh. One of the human heads turns to you. Mercy. Even attempting to speak causes the mutant pain, but he bears the agony. He forces out the words, "Mercy, make it stop." What's going on with you? You examine the pulsating mass of flesh. The creature in the cage seems to be composed of several bodies joined together. You see no sutures? Right near the means by which separate parts could have been connected. Among the layers of meat, you can discern large knots of muscle, various limbs, exposed bones, parts of faces, and several entire heads. Only warp sorcery is capable of creating such an abomination while preserving its ability to live on. What is this? Heinrichs takes in his surroundings and once again fixes his attention on the contents of the nearest cage. Beginning to have some idea, Mechanic mentioned the inhabitants on the lower levels who had been imprisoned in their homes. That some of them were brought here, cultists did something to those poor people in their own home. Now they are studying the results. The Lex mechanic talked about some kind of slag waste disposal and chaos symbols on machines. What are the archenemy's minions doing to the people of the lower levels? To know the workings of dark sorcery means allowing corruption into oneself. These are warp mutations, no doubt. Perhaps there was some side effect, and that is why they were brought here. To be connected to censors and cogitators. Even fallen tech priests who have rejected the Messiah are driven by a perverted hunger for knowledge. Why are they hooked up to cogitators? Heinrichs carefully studies the screens of computing machines. Linguotechnus, corrupted by the scrap code, I'm sure it's unlikely we'll be able to extract anything of value from their data crypts. Thinking, Heinrichs clenches his fist and bites down on a knuckle, then recoils when the mutant from the nearest cage reaches his hand out to him through the bars. You, female voice, watches you from within the gloom of the cage, even though half her head has been turned into a mess of bones and lumpen growths. Her single eye looks at you with a surprising amount of intelligence. You promised us. Words are echoed by other voices in the depths of the cages. Heinrichs leans toward the cage, but at a sufficient distance to ensure that the mutant cannot reach him. Who are you talking to? What did they promise you? Who are they? Took us from the inferno. You promised us a reward. You, her face contorts in a grimace. Creature's lips stick together like melted wax. I'll be damned, they can still speak. They remember the people who did this to him. Heinrichs balls his fist in a powerless rage. Then he frowns in thought. Perhaps a little biomancy will allow us to draw the fragments of knowledge out of them. Or it will trigger further changes. Noticing Pascal's sober interest in proceedings. She's dutifully recording in a data slate. Edward raises his brow. See, Megos, these are your comrades. If I may ask, do you feel any compassion for them? Or, at the very least, regret? Regret for the losses that these poor people represent to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Negative. What I am currently observing is not my tech comrades, but merely their biologically functioning remains, fashioned into a specimen of an unnatural perversion of technology. I am under no directives to feel any affinity for such specimens. What are we doing? Psychic abilities allow me to affect the human body, but it's one of the most effective tools to use against individuals who resist questioning. But if you're suggesting that I want to use it, getting a little ahead of yourself. The effect of warp technology will likely lead to an explosive reaction. I do not know the precise mechanism of this mutation, so it could even be more monstrous than its current state. Yeah, go for it. Yes, it's possible another person would refuse to make such a choice. We can use the situation to help the investigation. Yeah, go for it, dude. Heinrichs hesitates for a moment, then closes his eyes and raises one hand. You are enveloped by an otherworldly chill. Mass of flesh in the cage suddenly rears up. The mutant wrenches open his glued-together lips and begins wailing frantically. Shrieking is echoed by a chorus of howls and tortured moans coming from the neighboring cages. Okay. Mutant changes before your eyes. Tumors recede like an ebbing tide, revealing an emancipated female face twisted in agony. Woman gasps for air, stretches her now mobile neck, exclaims, "A liar! You promised to kill me. You promised me deliverance. Every one of you. Everyone told me to have hope and the pain would go, except the truth, for that is hope. Only hope is to be freed from this pain. Make it so. Make it so." While the flesh behind her head shudders and sends out a smooth, fat tentacles that cover her wailing face and drag it into itself. Feel the pressure in your ears. From the cage you hear a steady, almost imperceptible sound that fills you with dread and horror. With a sigh, Heinrich lowers his hand and looks at what the creature within the cage has become. A wetly glimmering mass of meat and gristle that no longer bears any hint of its human origins. Pulses vigorously. That's it. The lamentations of dying people. No, not just that. What is said about hope sounds like a lie of chaos, which it uses to take root in weak minds. I believe the corrupted tech priests repeated this phrase like an echo of what had been instilled in them. Whatever the cult of the Final Dawn is planning, a false hope is a key component in their plan. It's a lead, a small one, but still a lead. That's that then. Do you know what bothers me, Rogue Trader? The number of people here. There are too few. Lower levels of similar manufactoriums are inhabited by millions. What happened to the rest of them? I know I won't like that answer. Let's go. Still haven't done what we came here to do. Fun. Did I look at this? No. How about you? No. I'm very injured right now. So we're gonna quick save in case we have to do a fight. Yep, okay. This will be fun.
One step at a time amidst the madness.
They don't put these here for no reason. Dataval. Massive cogitator. Grows out of the mental bulkheads like a grotesque tumor. Hollow roar sounds from deep within the metal housing. Whatever spurred the computer into action, it has enough power to supply a small command center. As soon as your eyes fall upon the cogitator, you feel a tingling in your temples. Where was I? I forgot where I was for some reason. Action mode. Wait, I'm. As soon as your eyes fall upon the field, it's gonna start from. As soon as your eyes feel tingling in your temples, every nook, every component of the machine radiates a sense of ruggedness. One that's difficult to explain, but no less palpable for that. It is as though the construct itself defies the laws of physics and perspective. Hendrix makes a warning gesture, but his voice, ringing slightly with tension, is threaded with this quiet stop signals. That is creation of the archenemy. Don't go near it. You've done enough for me in my mission. Don't put yourself at risk now. As soon as Heinrich takes another step toward the cogitator, it emits a deafening shriek like hundreds of metal needles driving into toughened glass. So, sensing the stranger, wincing, Heinrich approaches the control panel and bends down toward the screens. Despite the heat clogging the room, you feel an ice-cold breeze. Heinrich is clearly using his psyker abilities to try to fend off the pernicious effects of the Chaos artifacts. Omnisci's grace does not touch this subject. Mechanism was not desecrated, but born, flawed, and unnatural. Iron most profane. Scotland hurriedly produces a data slate, initiating observation log. Do not let fear stand in the path of knowledge. I'm gonna trust Heinrich for now. Minute passes, then another. You watch Heinrich examine the cogitator. His eyes scan the screens, his hand darting from the reel to the lever. From the reel to the lever, sometimes hovering uncertainly over the next switch, which immediately receives a coating of frost. At some point, you hear his voice, almost a whisper, barely audible above the clanging, roaring machine. Sacrifices, more and more sacrifices every minute. Henrik looks at you, his eyes darker now, appearing almost black in his white face. Hecatomb determines. Hecatomb determines. That's how you say it, I've decided. The womb of this cursed machine is down in the lower levels. The auxiliary enumerator controls the system for delivering molten waste under the manufactorium's main building. Its couch is fueled by the energy harnessed from thousands of people who are flowing beneath our feet as slag waste as we speak. The couch is fueled by the energy harnessed from people who are flowing beneath our feet as slag waste as we speak. But I cannot even imagine the reason for sacrificing all these people. It's inconceivable. Now we can know why Fabricator Sensor prized this monster so highly. There's a tech priest and his associates creating something that went beyond the limits of the omniscience power. This machine is designed to process myriad possibilities using warp sorcery. It's almost finished its task. It predicts the future, seems. It predicts the future? Do not attempt to gain any insight into the essence of the machines corrupted by the archenemy. At least, not if you value your soul. I have encountered the heretics' mechanical abominations before. To truly fathom their nature is to allow a particle of death into your hearts. But the fruit they bear, no matter how abhorrent their instruments, the fruit they bear could be useful. You intend to let a creation from beyond the veil do what it was designed to do. It's not your calling to protect your kind from the schemes and temptations of the Sellenthresh? Cannot understand this, Xenos. Knowing one's enemy is the path toward destroying them. If, in order to destroy the countless future calamities, I must perpetuate one of my own, such as my duty to the Golden Throne. Not only do you not keep watch over your kin, you even sacrifice your own souls to your dead god. It's astounding. Heinrich stares stonily at the Kashmir screen. Yes, let's allow the machine to finish its calculations. I wish to know... what precisely the cult's minions were so desperate to see in the future. Perhaps, if I were to increase the power, it would be finished sooner. Man, this is a Griffith auction if I've ever seen one. We need to let the cogitator finish the task, otherwise thousands of people will have died for nothing. More blue. Heinrich facilitates for a moment, and his hands come to rest on the computer switches. I will accelerate the process so that everything is over as soon as possible. Cogitator screens flash, and guttural roar, and its depths turn into a frantic shriek that seems to contain the death cries of thousands. I'm such a good person. Heinrich bends over the keys and flinches as if from an electric shock. His head snaps back unnaturally. As his lips moving, Cogitator lets out a roar that grows louder by the second. Is that on us, or is that clipping? I thought it's a tentacle, not a weird manta or anything. Okay, hey. Screamer of Surrentech. You will back off, Pascal. This thing will move immediately. Okay, we need to keep it stationary. Oh, I can't move over there. I see. Can't move onto it. Okay. We'll have one person on either side. Oh, man. Hoping to have like Abelard over here, but that's not possible. Yurlay, you'll back off. Cassia, you will not. Do you have something that doesn't let people move? That's messed up. Okay, whatever. This is the best I can do then. Unless Sig has some better ideas. Well, Sig should be away so that he can charge at the thing. Yeah, just move over here. I have room. Okay. Debuff you.
Running binary override.
I'm assuming the front line is going to take place on the floor.
Request approved.
So... why not? Why not?
Cogitation failed.
Line of sight, right, I forgot. Move.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Move away.
Advancing. My competences are not that universal.
Do one of these.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
And I'm out of it. Don't do anything too scary.
Dare you!
Oh shit. Those are kinks. Kinks are a real issue.
Just a minor
Pinks
setback.
turn into blues, and blues are not that bad, but there's going to be a lot of them. Alright, Heiner, swinging. So buff Sig
For the
immediately.
throne's glory.
Over here. Do...
Not sanctioned to do this.
I didn't mean to do that. This... I don't want to get Pascal. If I can help it, but... only one tank over here, which is pretty good, all things considered.
Let's see to it.
Now,
Vengeance.
you're on fire now. You're forever on fire. I could have summoned a demon by doing that. 9 burn every turn. That's not insignificant, honestly. Do one of these. Sworn enemy.
I won't object to it.
Yurlay, we need you to... We should just focus on this guy first, I think. Because if he can summon guys, we need to make sure he can't summon guys, you know? And we're all injured, so that's a real issue. I forgot. What was it? Path of the Outcast. If I kill a target. Okay.
If I must.
That's pretty good.
Your weakness is hidden from my sight.
Nice. Okay. I didn't realize you were here.
Failing.
Pascal's dead. Pascal is dead. For some reason, I'm not allowed to move very much. Let's avoid Reckless.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
No, Pascal's not dead. Just close to it. Move one tile over.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Brace. Gets everybody. Do a bleed. How do you care? Whatever.
Victory is imminent.
Cast you. Yeah, sorry, Pascal. Yeah, I think this is what I gotta
If I
do.
may,
Uh-oh.
Our esteemed Magos has fallen.
Please stun. Okay. Melting. Oh. That only stunned. Okay. 30 more. Voice command Sig. Can't
I'm not accustomed to being
play as
ordered
them, but I
around.
wouldn't have wanted to. Okay, we are going to move. I'm going to ignore
Through the
Mr.
smoke
Pink.
and gunfire.
You, my friend, aren't injured really that badly. So what we're gonna do,
A genius at work.
we're gonna reckless,
A wicked
we're gonna
thought.
do this, we're gonna do this.
Let's see.
I mean, I might kill you. This turn, I mean. Nah, I thought that would do more damage.
A wicked thought.
Did pretty good damage.
A genius at work.
Emperor, deliver us.
It's got 16. That's insane.
Get the Lady Navigator out of harm's way.
She's dead. Too late. Nice. Okay, well that's the big dude taken care of. The next big dude is you. But we got a lot of pinks to take care of. They're going for your lay. I need to take care of that. I buffed Sig, didn't I? Sig stunned? Why is Sig stunned? That's head trauma. He is buffed. Okay. What happened to the pink that was over here? Did he run over here? Whatever. I used Word of the Emperor already. Let's try to take care
But
of
of
you.
course, Lord Captain.
Move here. Charge the fool.
Naturally.
Really disappointing me. Do this.
For the throne's glory. I
That.
won't object to it.
Just to get something on you while that's going on. Do one of
But
these.
of course, Lord Captain. The Emperor is on our side.
Don't have to worry about penetrating. Just shoot him in the back. It looks like we have an opening already.
betrayal within our ranks.
Oh.
I understand your intent.
Ow. Bastard. Okay, I know what Sig's doing this turn. Need to worry about all of these guys. Can't charge you, but can move here.
My place is at the fore.
I can
Indeed.
reckless. This is probably a bad
I will
idea.
do my duty.
Now that your boy's thinking of it, I can't do it anyway. I was gonna
It will
charge
be done. Target well struck.
and then do us. Okay, I got an AP somehow. I need to read this game better. Hopefully it doesn't kill them at once.
At your beck and call.
Okay. It just hurts both. You have proven yourself to be a bastard, so we are going to
Let's
reckless.
see.
Sworn enemy. Weak spots over here, so no need to do one of these. We shall charge you. Hopefully just immediately
A wicked
demolish you.
thought. You are marked for demise.
Yep. How much health do you have? It's 37. I can trust myself to do that much damage. No. Yes? No. Yes? No. Yes. How much armor do you have? Dodge 80%. That's all I needed to see. Regular attack.
Let's see. Fate claims another one.
Okay, that's the real issues taken care of. Now endure.
Wicked thought.
Do a dance macabre.
What if?
Do it again.
A wicked thought.
Now do a daring
Another
breach.
stroke of genius.
We shall. That's a lot of dodge. Not kill both of you at once. Just kill one of you at once.
A genius at work.
I said
A wicked thought. A predictable downfall.
First strike. Now.
Schemes within schemes.
Take care of these guys.
Let's see.
Take care of
A
these
genius
guys.
at work.
Goodness. Holy shit.
One fewer target.
That may not have been a good idea. No matter.
Alas, no. Naturally.
We're gonna beef with you.
I won't
specifically.
object to it. For the throne, the Inquisition sends their regards.
That's all you got. It's not that much.
If it serves your cause.
Ow. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I don't know why, but this guy seems a lot easier to shoot. Please, crit.
This tedium is beneath. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Nice. Which means you get shot as well.
I am not your zeal, pet
That
monkey.
didn't kill you. That was supposed to
If it
kill you.
serves your cause.
Thank you.
I understand your intent.
Abelard. Need you
Victory
Reckless.
is imminent.
to sworn enemy. Alright, chainsword, I see. Sworn enemy, this guy.
At your beck and call.
To do a sweep on not our friends.
It will be done.
Nice. Okay. Sigmund can't charge anymore, so that's fun. But
A tactically sound approach.
Abelard can. We will
At your beck and
endure,
call.
use up all of our AP. Daring Breach,
We'll rule
good
the
kind.
stars themselves.
Can't Reckless her, okay, that's fine. Do a charge.
Victory is imminent.
Damn it. Bleeds.
At your beck and call.
I said, okay, fine.
It will be done.
That's so annoying. Everyone,
Indeed.
please brace. Sig, I'm going to need you. This guy's only got 70% dodge. Okay. Reckless. Sworn enemy. Endure.
Let's see.
Stab in the
A
brain.
wicked thought.
Heinrichs, you shouldn't be doing those. You will just stand here
I need a foothold.
and just poke at him.
I won't object to it.
'Cause that's all you can do. Oh, you should have sworn enemy. Ah, damn.
But of course.
Get the
Lord
free armor.
Captain.
Do an endure. And that's it.
Moving no more.
Nice. Appreciate it. Now, if you would, do it.
That is beneath me.
Do it again.
If it serves your cause. This tedium is beneath me. I am not your seed, pet monkey.
You were supposed to die.
If I must.
You were supposed to die. Thank you. Hey, Lord, if you don't mind chopping this guy up.
Victory is imminent.
Sigmund,
What if...
you don't need to do a whole bunch of damage. You just need to
Step
do
by step I lead.
enough.
Schemes. Ah, fate claims another one.
141 for... Okay. That was an annoying fight, but we got through it. Heinrichs goes back. It wasn't a bad fight. It was pretty fun. Heinrichs goes back to the broken down cogitator, spends a while examining the instrument panel, and then disconnects a component resembling a data crypt, which he quickly stows in his cartridge belt. This machine was put into operation for countless symbols and numbers containing knowledge of things to come, but my specialists will find a way to decipher the corrupted code. I hypothesize that my services will not be needed. You are correct, Magos. I am grateful for the help, but unfortunately I must conceal the fruits of our labor from you. As you have seen, my caution is well founded. Restriction recognized as valid. Something happened to you, though. Adam strokes his head and waves away the question, his movement sharp and unnatural. I'll talk about it later, but right now, I must thank you, Sigmund. Without your help and cooperation, I doubt I would have reached the depths of Kiava Gamma and learned the truth about behind my agent's dispatches and reports. Would never have ended up here, would never have succeeded in hampering the cult's activities. Dare I hope, esteemed interrogator, that your keen interest in this Von Valencius world has been satisfied. Apart from the fact that the world is still seized by the archenemy's corruption, its populace is infected with heresy, and once sacred machines of its manufactorium have been turned into weapons against humanity, quite satisfied, yes. My business on Kiava Gamma is concluded. It's time I return to the mission that brought you to the industrial world. The only thing I'll ask of you is an audience when we return to the ship. Nice, and demons don't drop anything, so all we got from that was the experience. Literally and figuratively. We just have to go fight a squirrel or something, and then we'll get to level again, which is kind of exciting. I doubt there's anything else in here.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
I'm not going to pretend to be a game designer, but usually if you were to make me fight an enemy that, like a boss enemy that doesn't drop anything, by virtue of how they exist, you would put a chest somewhere as replacements. But that's fine. The experience is enough reward. So now, let's leave through the boss room because something cool might happen that way.
Afraid!
I can go there, can't I? No. We'll get there eventually. Nah. Go up this way. Everyone's quick save just to be sure. Cutscene. Hey. Are you a boss? Or are you just a scary guy? Oh shit. Sharp pain pierces your head and the light dims in your eyes. You smell smoke and burning. You feel a wave of nausea. Legs buckle and your knees hit the metal of the floor. In that same moment, the manufactorium surrounding you disappears in a whirlwind of mist, ash, and gray shadows. Struggling against the elements, you can barely raise your head to look. Your eyes sting and burn, but through the tears, you see it, a colossal silhouette rising above you. Roaring Tempest is unable to shake a mighty figure. I have the best awareness, or is it just me? Yes! Yes, I'm the greatest person ever. Hello, portrait. You're a fucked up guy, aren't you? Erlon. There we go. Squint and wipe away the tears, and for a moment your vision clears. Before you stands a mighty giant clad in dark power armor, lavishly adorned in bas-reliefs of snarling demonic silhouettes, and punctured with prayer scrolls. Is that true? Oh yeah. Neat. Two braziers are mounted behind his shoulders, burning with unnatural blue flames and emitting thick black smoke that curls and twists upward like a funnel. Behind the giant, you catch a brief glimpse of a crumpled figure bound in chains. No, I don't. Nomadic. I passed a 30% check. I'm the greatest. Warriors inhumanized bore into you. I am the master of those who have been felled by your hand in the halls of the primordial truth. I am Erlon the Cruel. Souls of my followers return to the fount of power they served, crying out for me to cast my gaze toward this sacrilege. And what do I see? Yet another lackey of the corpse emperor. The giant's voice causes the storm raging around you to die down somewhat, as if the very sound of his voice is enough to make the whirlwind subside. Glance at the huge warrior and notice on his chest a winding azure symbol. Shades of blue seem to glimmer and mingle together. Is it that thing there? In the center? Maybe. This is my planet, goddammit. I told the robot before you, and I'm gonna tell you. Oh, clinging to illusions will do no good. Rituals have already been performed, the mortals are already singing the litanies of the primordial truth, are decorating the sacrificial altars with their flesh. Gamma, as you call it, is already saturated with the nectars of truth, the fate that awaits all worlds that would stand in our way. What do you want? I want to look upon the one who has disrupted my flock's duties and my master's plans. That warrior from my legion, the Fabricator Censor. You would think their deaths of a triumph, however, is but a minor hindrance on our path. There are other worlds that serve our goals. There are other sources of plasteel and adamantium. Revel in your victory, and it'll change nothing. Nevertheless, blood in your veins, whisper... 15%, that's probably not gonna work out, theoretically. Nevertheless, the blood in your veins whispers to the spirits that you warrant a closer look. You are a descendant of the rogue trader whose warrant Kunrad Voktir sought to obtain. By defiling the relic and binding it to it himself with the tethers of the Empyrean, he was meant to become my servant, a rogue trader who would do the work of the truth. But then you interfered. Could it be that you wish to gain the true god's favor instead? Do you wish to present the corpse's relic to me and serve the truth? Hear your very blood calling, begging you to submit to me. What would be the point of futile defiance? Well, I have to choose the heretical option. Why did I decide to do the heretical option, then I get upset every time I have to do something evil? What did I say? I'm willing to give the warrant to you in exchange for the blessing of your masters. When the time comes, I will remind you of this promise. The sinews of fate have yet to be bound. I will not stop my servants from hunting for that which I require. If you survive, you will have earned the right to serve the truth. This isn't your first time meddling in the deeds of the word bearers. You were there in Rykad Minoris, so I want you to know if you hold your hand. So I want to know if you hold in your hands that which is not yours to hold, and you will tell me yourself. Utters a few words in an tongue over his shoulder, and you feel your head being clamped by an unseen vice. Sensation is familiar. It's not the first time the shadow of warp sorcery has fallen heavily upon you. Close your eyes and cast aside all thought in your inner horrors. Cry out and rise against the will of another. A gust of wind sweeps Erlon's figure away without a trace. Mist around you begins to dissipate, revealing the dark halls of the Manufactorium, leaving behind an oppressive sense of powerlessness. Everyone looks over you worriedly, then sighs in cantankerous, really cantankerous. That was a close call for the sake of Holy Terra. If I had lost the second road trader in such a paltry span of time, my only option would have been to shoot myself out of unending shame. Since the presence of another psyker, someone made contact with you mentally and tried to harm you with sorcery. Did what I could, at least appear unharmed. Can you remember what you saw? It was Chaos Space Marine. One of the traitors of the Imperium, to the Imperium. Don't think it was he who touched your mind. Wouldn't have had the strength to go up against a psyker from the ranks of those monsters. Might have forced some mortal to do his bidding. Perhaps it was through the same hapless medium that he sensed the deaths of his henchmen. Hendrix looks away and frowns. Such indescribable power to have reached out to your mind at such a distance. Said something about Theodora and how the blood in my veins will lead me to serve chaos. Stares at you whether in surprise or inquiry, you don't know. I see. We can theorize later, although I will say, Sigmund, that his words do not leave much room for interpretation. Manufactorium around you looks the same as before the vision. The shadows have grown a little deeper and darker. Dust yourself off and continue on your journey through the darkness. World's signature heart has fallen. Industrial heart has fallen to corruption, but numerous faint Vox signals from the periphery indicate the planet's small manufacturing cluster survived without succumbing to the heretics. The semiconductor machines and hallowed lathes from these abodes have been reverently transported to the safety of ship's hold. Vita Chiavagena hangs in the balance. Restore the Manufactorium using the heretics' engineering plans. I gotta pick heretical every time. Blast furnaces are lit again. Machines once more filled the air with screeches and squeals. The mag trains of wagons stretch in lines from one workshop to the next, but no one except the chosen are allowed into the deeper chambers of the Manufactorium. This is where the heretical daemon engines are being forged in blood, darkness, and secrecy. Got adamantium, which is pretty neat. And plus 15 heretical. Nice. Can I do it yet? Yes. That's probably only for Pascal, so I don't care. That's a gun. These are the only things that may be helpful. It doesn't. I want to see what this is. But I don't need guns. I have a sniper rifle that's good enough on your lay. She does a whole bunch of damage with it. I don't need another axe for Pascal, because he barely uses it. The boots are the only thing I really care about. Whenever the wearer ends their turn, they deal 1 warp damage to each creature. Wearer also deals an additional plus 2 damage to... Okay, that may be good. This is the only thing that may be helpful, so we're gonna grab it. And I can't do anything else? No. Well, that's... Okay. I am going to end stream here. I'll be back again Monday, same time, noon central. I'll probably spend about 2 minutes trying to remember what to do next. I don't know if I can do anything here or not. No matter. I'll be back again, yeah, Monday, same time, noon central. It was nice having you, Bejkun, if you're still here. I actually don't know how to say your name, honestly. You haven't corrected me, so I assume I'm right. Anyway. You guys have a good rest of your day. Hope to see you then. Yada yada. Outro.